All right, so let's talk about when you pre-mask and when you do not pre-mask decals. So what pre-mask is basically a transfer paper so that when you're cutting decals or you have cut decals and you've weeded them, the transfer paper goes on so that it can pull off everything and to be transferred onto the substrate that you're working on. So for instance, this is a cut decal and these are all individual, technically, stickers right now. So what the pre-mask is going to do is going to put all of these together as one so we can peel them all off at one time and then put it onto our substrate. So if we didn't have pre-mask, we would have to individually stick these on the vehicle, and that is probably not going to stay very straight with us doing that. So the transfer paper or pre-mask goes over top, just like this one here. Goes over top to now keep this and this together for one decal. So again, this looks like it's attached here, so you might think, oh, okay, well, it's a script font, it's all attached, it should come off as one piece. However, right here, here, and here are all separated, so basically, again, you're gonna have to stick this on and try to make it straight, and it's gonna be a disaster. So what the transfer paper or pre-mask does is now keeps all of those pieces together as one. So you have the 306 and the all out together. This is going on as one large decal onto whatever substrate you're putting it onto, and it keeping it straight and keeping it so that it's all together. However, when you are pre-masking, say something like this, and these two lines are one decal. I'm just gonna back up a little bit. And these two decals are one decal. What you would do is pre-mask the whole thing, and then you are going to cut in between here. So you're gonna cut in between right here to separate these two decals, because we don't want to put the whole decal on in one spot. This decal goes on the passenger side, this decal goes on the driver's side. So we want to make sure we're cutting those after we pre-mask. To save pre-mask, please check out the video saving pre-mask and budgeting. And then we would cut those so that we have two separate decals. But again, you're pre-masking it as probably one size of roll, so you're not wasting material. Again, the transfer paper is to take off any little decals. You're basically making the individual cut decals a full decal. Another example of something that would need to be pre-masked is this. So this was all weeded inside here. So there's no way to put this on something with all of this stuff cut out. So this is cut out, these are cut out, these are cut out. So this is basically making a full decal with the pre-mask. When you don't need to pre-mask something is if it looks like this. So they are not weeded, it is completely printed. It's a printed large decal, comes off in one piece. We just cut the border so that it is one decal. So now all we have to do is put this on the substrate. We don't have to pre-mask this because it actually makes it more difficult to pre-mask a full printed sign or decal, because then we have more chances of bubbles, things like that. So I remember when you're pre-masking, you have to pre-mask it smooth so there's no bubbles or wrinkles, because when you go to put the decal on, you will see that if it's calendared film that you're using for the decal. So again, you do not have to pre-mask something that is fully printed. There's no cut lines here. This is a full decal. So the installer can just tape it here, cut the backing off, squeegee the decal on, and then take the backing off the other side and squeegee that side on too. So no need for pre-mask there. So I hope that explains the difference between when you pre-mask and when you do not pre-mask. If you have questions, please let your manager or myself know. And if the videos didn't make sense, again, please let us know so we can remake them.